Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
But anyway, so AMS says, why does everyone act like Phil never leaves? He goes out on his one day off when he's not streaming. When else is he supposed to go out? In the middle of a stream? And if you could make a living doing the same, he makes more than my teacher's salary. I'd love to stay home 6 days a week and double mine. Here, listen. People literally think that, like, I'm a hermit and that, like, I'm, like, so afraid of being out with the people and social. I'm not. I'm not some kind of a weird, misanthrope that hides out in a cave, a dingy cave. I live in a nice, bright house, right? I do. Nicely lit. I have interactions with my neighbors. I have interactions with people when I go out. We have friends that we talk to and spend time with from time to time. I go out every day and I go for a walk with my wife every single day. We go for a nice walk through the neighborhood together. The only thing is these people on the internet want to try to make fun of me and bring me down because they're jealous, because they don't want to believe that someone like me can make the content I make, can do positive stuff, okay, and be successful. To them, it kills them. So they have to say, oh, well, you see, sure, he made a great day yesterday on his birthday, but he's a hermit, and he was drinking all day, and he cried because he was depressed at the end. None of that happened. Yes, I drank. I was grateful at the end, and I was happy, and that's why I was crying, saying, wow, you guys actually like me and my content, and I was nervous you wouldn't after all this stuff, right? So... yeah, they will always spin it into some ridiculous over-the-top way because it's the only way they can justify the levels of obsessive hate that they have for me. In reality, every one of them is a jealous loser. Thank you to Lance Catamaran, who just gifted a sub over on Kick. And thank you, Lance, for all of the gifted subs yesterday during the birthday marathon. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Listen, see, here's one of them. Here's one of the people who can't handle reality, so they have to try to spin it in a toxic way. Over on K, you literally hide in your house 6 days a week. I hide? What are you talking about? I leave my house every day. I walk through the neighborhood. I go for walks. I check the mail. I say hello to my neighbors. I'm friendly with them. All right? What am I hiding from? I'm here because I have to work. I literally work 6 days a week from home. The days that I don't work, I'm out doing stuff. Every day that I'm not working, I'm out, whether it's going out and running errands, grocery shopping, appointments, or it's a day out with my wife where we get to spend a nice day out shopping, eating at a restaurant or something, walking around, just whatever. Whenever I don't have to be here, I'm not here. But I have to be here as much as I am because it's my job and I work a lot, and that's why I can afford this lifestyle. Maybe if you actually worked, you'd have a good lifestyle too. But that's the problem. You probably sit on your lazy ass watching my streams, crapping on me, when in reality, you're the one that's picking his fucking scab-riddled face, right? Probably smells like ass, like a fucking stinky sock, hasn't showered in a few days, probably picking your nose, sitting there hating on people, typing on your key, you feel the stream sucks, she drank. Dude, do something with your life. And maybe then you won't be jealous of others who are successful. Ever think of that? You wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to sit around being unsuccessful and so upset with yourself that you have to try to degrade others and bring them down to feel good. You don't. You could just do good things with your life, then you don't have to bring others down to feel good. Get it? But I mean, that's harder. That's the problem. There's effort, intelligence. There's all these things that are required to do that. And obviously you don't have it. So that's why you sit there picking your nose, smelling like fucking ass. Is it true I don't have a driver's license? No, I have a driver's license. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's just morons. Moronic shit that people say because they're stupid idiots. Pac-Man, there's nothing to explain. Why would you pay any attention to any nonsense? The truth of the matter is this. No one needs to know about any of my private business whatsoever unless I make it public on my streams, correct? If I bring something up that's from my private life and I tell you about it on stream, there's probably a good reason, like it's going to affect my streams or you guys in some way. There's tons of stuff that goes on in my private life that doesn't affect you and you don't ever need to know about unless you're a really nosy, intrusive person and you're trying to impede upon my private life, which is none of your business. So you shouldn't ask those kind of questions. Blackachu with a $2 super chat says, beg harder, you waste of particles. Blackachu, you forgot. I said $20. You only did 2. You forgot the 0. If you're going to do that, at least do $20. That way we can get towards the goal for today. But I still appreciate the $2. Thank you. Do I ever consider working out again? I told you I have a treadmill. I have a treadmill that I work out on when I feel like it. I go for daily walks, and I may, like, for example, perhaps, maybe I'll do some more stuff. Maybe now that I've cleaned out my garage, maybe I would look to maybe get some weights. I don't know. I'll think about it, you know. Now things are different. My entire garage is cleaned out, which is great. Like wall-to-wall cleaned out. I have space to work with. We just haven't had a chance to really do anything with it yet. But our garage is cleaned out. We have space to do stuff. I have money that I can spend on stuff. So it's kind of a combination of, oh, you have space and money. Now you can actually do things, right? So maybe I would. Maybe I would get some free weights. Maybe I would get a weight bench. Maybe I would get, I don't know, some kind of an exercise bike or something. I don't know what I would do. But the truth is, you don't need to know about it. If I ever did that, I wouldn't tell you because it has nothing to do with my content or streams, right?
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.